Aloha, Seekers and Shifters. Brendan here, Director for Paradigm Shift Central. And if you guys are watching this video, I'm posting to a few different platforms. Super excited to be able to invite you guys to a new project that I'm working on. And you guys have probably heard me talking about Ibble over the past several months. It's this app that I've been involved with. And so what I've actually done is that I've actually brought what we're doing is we're bringing the experience of what Paradigm Shift Central is into Ibble. And so Paradigm Shift Central, it's about being able to create sacred space to be able to help support people in becoming conscious creators and leaders and shifters, people actively helping assist with the shift in consciousness, even through their own personal transformation. And so a lot of what we've been doing through Paradigm Shift Central over the years has been creating sacred space, creating place for discussion and circles and, sharing and creating the space where we can practice sharing from our heart. So Paradigm Shift Ibble, what it is first of all, download Ibble, search Paradigm Shift Ibble, you'll find the profile. And then what it is, I'll just kind of like show you here, like on the app. You go to like the profile on the app. And what you do, you're gonna find like a series of threads. And when you click on these threads, you open them up and you can add your response to a specific question that I've created for each thread. And you're going to add your responses in these questions if 1 minute video or 1 to 3 minute video or audio replies. So if you guys have been tuned into like our live events where we have like our circle discussions, our podcast, it's kind of like we all show up at one time and we're all practicing sharing. This is basically like that, but kind of like changing the relationship through time, where it's like, oh, we don't all have to be there at once, but maybe you can show up here, you can show up here, you can show up here. But overall, the experience is the same. We're passing the talking stick around, and you get to share, and you get to share, and you get to share, and we get to explore these questions together. And that's really what it is. It's about being able to explore these questions, again, from within our own heart. And so the questions, I'll just give you guys, because I'm just starting the project, right? So this is like very experimental. It's a soft invite. If you guys want to be involved with it, I encourage you to do it, because it's going to be something that's going to keep building. One of the first questions that we got is, where do we come from before we are born? Right? So like super cool metaphysical question, right? The second question that I got is this reality an illusion? And what does this mean to you? So, what do you think about that, right? The other question I have is, do you believe in destiny? If so, what is it? So a lot of these questions are, again, questions that I've like specifically chosen that are very related to like metaphysics and consciousness and spirituality, things that I love being able to explore personally. And I love being able to create the space for us as a community to explore, for us to be able to share and practice communicating our wisdom, to be able to literally practice talking about the things that we don't always get a chance to be able to talk about. So again, if you tuned into like some of the podcasts that we've done over the years, or you've been a part of the circles that we've done, or you've just been following my content for a while, and maybe you're looking for something to get involved within the community, this is a super cool way for you to be able to join in, for you to be able to take part, and for you to be able to contribute. And even if you're just like tuning in to maybe just listen, that's okay. That's totally cool. And if you want to be able to contribute, that's again another option as well. So again, long story short, download Ibble, Ibble, from your app store. Look up Paradigm Shift Ibble on the app and check it out. Again, like right now, like within the app, like it's kind of like going through some growth stages and everything, but within the Paradigm Shift Ibble account, we'll be having a party all on our own. So regardless of like the rest of the app, all you really need to do is follow that one profile, and that's going to be the place that we're going to be using as our sacred space. That's going to be the place where we're going to be facilitating these ongoing questions and discussions. I'll be joining in. Got some of my friends who are joining in. I hope you get a chance to be able to join in. And I know there's a lot of like really cool people within the Paradigm Shift Central community. And I know some of you guys have probably been like missing some of our regular events, which I'm planning on getting back into hosting as soon as, again, kind of like the reality of my circumstance allows me to, being a new father and everything like that. And I promise you they will return in some form or another. But in the meantime, this is a way for us to be able to kind of like simulate those experiences, but outside of the regular like restrictions of needing to be all in one place at one time. So, like you can add a response, I can add a response, they can add a response at different points of the day. And then you can kind of like leave the app, come back, check it later, listen to it in a sequence, and be like, oh, that's really cool. So it's kind of like these conversations take place across space and time. It's really, really cool. So again, if you haven't checked out Ibble, this is a really cool first opportunity for you to be able to check it out. If you're already on Ibble, you guys know a little bit what to expect. But even still, I want to do something a little bit different and really just kind of explore what's possible when we create this intentional space through the app. So that's all I have to share. I look forward to being able to have you guys join. I'm going to be adding some more discussion topics from there. And again, kind of think of it as like kind of like a co-created podcast that we're kind of like creating outside space and time. Thank you guys so much for your support. Go ahead, leave a comment on this. I'm posting this to a couple of my different platforms. And again, if you guys have been a part of Paradigm Shift in the past, if you guys have been, like fans of my work and everything like that, this is a cool way for us to be able to practice co-creating as a community, connecting, sharing, and getting to experience maybe some really cool wisdom that's going to come up from your heart that maybe you didn't even know about. And again, just be able to learn from each other and to ultimately be able to shift each other's paradigms and to inspire each other as seekers, shifters, and light guardians. So that's all. That's all I have to share. This is the invite. Thank you guys so much. And again, download Ibble, look up Paradigm Shift Ibble on the app. That's basically it. That's literally all the instructions. And then from there, just check out some of the threads and practice adding to them. And if you do have any questions, feel free to just let me know. I look forward to being able to co-create this with you guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be experimental. And yeah, it's going to be like another version of what Paradigm Shift is, just in a new format. So cool. Let's have fun. All right. Thank you guys so much. Leave some comments if you watch this video. Much love.